Hey you guys, welcome back to another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's get into it. Yeah. LY.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
The giant compared to you. Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, it's all about reviews, and it's all about entertainment. It's all about our opinion. Our opinions. Your opinion, my opinion, her opinion. Anyway, and this is Courtney and Eddie. I said that already, right?
Yep.
And we're going to be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville.
So if you're brand new to this
while
channel,
we're on vacation on my birthday week.
so if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow in on all social media sites. Respectfully, comment down below. Now, before we get into it, make sure you head on over to our merch store where you can purchase the merch that we're wearing today, and especially a Juneteenth hat. Now, I don't know if you're a little bit too late if you order it now, to get it back in Juneteenth. On June 19th.
If you get it back in Juneteenth,
it may be too late.
Juneteenth is,
but
man.
You should order it anyway because, hey, wear it all year round, honey. I do.
Yeah, Juneteenth don't mean that you got to wear it for June.
That's right.
You can wear it July 10th, August 10th.
It don't even much matter. Hey. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. And don't forget to go to our Patreon.
Yeah, she always forgetting about that.
Hey, man, we on vacation. I'm trying to go on, walk on the strip of the beach thing right there, honey. So we can go and do this review so we can just enjoy our time. So yeah, make sure that you head on over to our Patreon. All of that is in the description below. We have exclusive content. We talk about what? Love and Marriage Huntsville.
9-day fiance.
We talked about
what?
I was saying we talked about it real good. A couple of days ago.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So we had a good little Kiki over there, about an hour and a half. We almost weren't finna get off of that, but yeah, we just talked. People came up, they expressed their opinion and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah, and even got a Mel meet over there.
She said, I'm a male fan, but here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with part 2, where Kiki walking in and Tisha and Kiki have a little small conversation to get into before they get into the real big thing. Kiki was like, "You look cute." Tisha was like, "You look cute." Kiki was like, "Yeah, I called you." Tisha was like, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, I know you ignored my call." She said, "How you know?" Because she said, "I know, because I called you and you didn't answer, you didn't respond back." And so it kind of segued into that where, girl, I'm mad at you. That's what Tisha was saying.
No, I thought Tisha said, "I'm not talking to you because I'm mad at you."
But,
yeah, she said. You gonna tell her right?
Well, then tell her right. Jump in there.
I just did.
Go ahead.
I did.
Finish it.
No, go ahead.
Anyway, so she said, yeah, she mad at her, and Tisha explained the issue about her bringing up, her at, the pajama party with Melanie and stuff like that. So Tisha said that, that Kiki's still holding on some from 10 years ago. Listen, Linda, honey, listen. We want to tell people what it is so we can want the judge to say, okay, Kiki, you should have moved on past that. Was Tisha wrong, for saying that? Well, found out Marcel was the one that said it. So we want to know what it is. The people want to know. So tell us, because if y'all going to keep talking about this non-issue and Kiki, I guess the one that brought it, right?
Yeah.
Then is somebody going to find out what it is? Because I'm sure the family know what it is. Is somebody going to leak what it is? What is it? The people want to know, because we tired of this. If this happened 10 years ago, girl, let's move forward. But it seemed like to me and Tisha as well feel like that you trying to get her back for what was done 10 years ago.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody is holding a grudge.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, you're right. I think if people know what Marcel and Tisha said about Kiki and I don't know what circumstance, reason why it was said. Maybe there's a lot of people understand why this situation went down like this. But hey, until then, people gonna get speculate.
Yeah, Martell said it was him that told it. And he said your personal business, not really your personal business. And whatever it is that they felt like they had to tell the hosts what was taking place with
Kiki
before they invite this girl to their house. So, do she steal? Like, what is the thing that you had to tell? You know what I'm saying? So
we don't know.
We want to know.
We don't know.
We want to know.
Yeah.
And Kiki said, well, because her and Martell was getting into it. Kiki said that her and Martell was getting into it, and Kiki said I could spill all the information about Martell,
and all of a sudden
it shifted.
It seemed like how they show the president with the red button and they push it and the nuclear warheads go off. That's what happened when she said that. It's like she pushed the red button because Martell did. He exploded, man. Go ahead and tell it. I burned his whole MF down. Don't go ahead. I spill all it. And he just went off. So I don't know. Do Kiki really have something on Martell for him to blow up like that? Mm-hmm. Or is Martell just fed up with the BS? You know what I'm saying?
Well, when they go a little further, what she was going to spill was what Mel told her. What she been fed.
And what she was fed. The same old,
the same, whatever.
The 20 women and all that.
Whatever Mel told her, you know what I'm saying?
But the way they were saying, what Tisha and Martell was telling Kiki is basically, Mel is using you to destroy our marriage, okay? Why they saying Mel trying to destroy their marriage, who knows? But that's why they upset. And that's why Tisha was upset, because that's family.
Yeah.
That's my cousin. That's basically blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is blood.
And you going against me because you hearing something from from a friend or a different person that's not family.
Right.
So basically you're gonna choose them over family?
Right.
And I understand all family ain't good family.
Sure,
we get that. We get that. But the way Tisha was saying, her and Kiki basically grew up together. Yeah. They was friends, more than family.
Yeah, but it seemed like they was best friends.
Right.
But and when Martell got like that, he said I tell it all. He said I spill all, like, I guess he gonna spill all of Kiki business. And he said, you think I'm playing? Kiki said, no, I know you'll do it. And so anyway, Kiki's husband jumped into it because I didn't know what he did.
Yeah, I was wondering when he was gonna jump and call her. I get Kiki's husband. You're not gonna scream at my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eventually step in. And that's what he did.
He said, don't talk to her like no man now.
Yeah. Then Bernard, which I understand what Martell would do what he did. All right, Bernard, you had your little 5 minutes of fame last episode.
Go sit down.
Yeah, now go sit down in the corner. These grown people talking right now. So yeah, Bernard trying to intervene at the wrong moment.
Yeah. Kiki's husband said, listen, no, that's when Martell, because him and Martell had a few words too. They was getting heated. But Martell came to him and said, listen, brother, listen, I'm gonna talk to you. You kind of, and he kind of simmered down, talking. I wanted you to simmer down because dude is big.
Kiki, that's a big brother.
That's a big dude.
That's a big dude.
But sometimes they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Maybe you can hit one time and go out.
And the reason why I know that for a fact, because I've been in that situation. I was 18.
Side story.
Yeah, side story. I remember this dude, he used to pick up my brother.
Please don't fast forward. He ain't going to be long.
Yeah, I don't want to be long. And he was a big dude. He always picked up my brother. So one day I went to meet my brother at school, walk him home. Dude picked up one again while I was there, so me and dude got to fight. I'm talking, this dude was big, and then me he was fighting, bam, 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 bam. So I was kicking him and stuff, man. I said, this big dude don't want to go down. So I would hit him, and then he hit me in the head with a pencil. He hit me inside the head. The pencil that broke outside my head was bleeding. But I was still fighting, boom, 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 boom. And the crossing guard stopped us, and so we broke us up. And from that day forth, every time that dude saw me, even though I didn't win, he didn't win, he gave me respect. He didn't miss my brother no more, because he knew if he was going to fight me, win or lose, he knew he was going to be in the fight. And that's all sometimes it matters. I don't care how big they are.
You sound like you were beating him.
Well, I was getting my licks in. But once he grabbed me, man, I was trying to get away from him. I kicked him between the legs. I said, man, that stuff don't work. He grabbed me. So yeah. But that's all I'm saying. Like you said, sometimes the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But this dude, he didn't fall. But anyway, end of my side story.
So anyway, so he was talking to her husband, just saying, listen, dude, listen, just think about this. The information that y'all was fed, look who it came from. You know what I'm saying? It came from the host. So, or Melody. So that's the information y'all was fed. It was nothing that was factual, still hearsay. So, you know what I'm saying, dude, you can't go by that. So, you know, at that point, kind of calm down. But Tisha told Kiki that, you know, first of all, you told me that don't trust the host. The host was going to try to ruin y'all marriage. And here you go, being buddy with, you know, one of them.
The ops, as Mel would call it.
Yeah.
You know, that was struck me strange. Why the change of heart, Kiki? You know, you would tell him, I know why, because you still got a grudge against Tisha and Marcel for what they said. But yeah, one minute you tell them watch out for the host, the next minute, you know, you doing Mel bidding.
Yeah. So here go Bernard. Marcel, listen, Bernard, I'm gonna knock you to and stop. Just go somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We get it, Chad.
You know, you
won, honey. Yeah. You got the audition that you got your part. Yeah. They gonna.
I don't know. Bernard kept talking. He would have been one and done. There'd been one episode called Marcel was going to knock him out from me.
So Tisha was crying because she was just so upset, you know, that you the one told me don't fool with the host. The host was trying to break up my marriage or ruin our marriage and wanted to see it destroyed. And then you hanging with him. So she was like, I just don't understand it. So all the cousins coming around Tisha trying to comfort her and everything. And Kiki said that, you know, first of all, we talked about cheating. And Tisha was like, no, we didn't. She said, yes, we did. We talk about spouses cheating. And she was like, well, yeah, everybody, that's a general conversation.
Right.
And Kiki, I'm like, so you went over there and told that girl that y'all talked about cheating? And when every married couple talk about, okay, what if your spouse cheated? Just a general conversation, nothing that was factual. And so it almost seemed like Kiki started backtracking and stuff like that.
I think the reason why she backtracked because she saw how hurt Tisha was. You know, she saw Tisha crying and she was hurt. So I think, you know, Kiki felt some sympathy, some empathy for Tisha. That's what I'm thinking. I could be totally wrong.
Then it's almost like then Marcel got into it and stuff like that. Then Miss Wanda said, listen, how was the food, honey? Because we need to break this up right here. Because she did at one point.
Miss Wanda, she came in like
not that part.
I know.
The part that go ahead.
She came in with all that. Miss Wanda said, "Shut up." Yeah. Shut this whole thing on thing. Now shut up. And you know everybody, Miss Wanda might act crazy sometimes, but they respect her. The family do, because everybody got quiet. I shut it down. I'll punch you in your stomach, make you throw that food up I gave y'all. You know what I'm saying? So they shut up, man. And Miss Wanda's, you know, said, man, in this family, man, if y'all gonna talk about it, one person at a time. Get some, you know, you saying, you know, we from the other side of the tracks and y'all acting like it. And I was like, well, then again, yeah, y'all are from the other side. But so it's like, now the reason I'm bringing this up because this show Miss Wanda has some authority over her family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
everybody be quiet though, for real. And then so you know when she interrupted him again, she was like, "Listen, stop all that. We're gonna talk about that later. But how was the food, honey? Everybody was in their feelings.
Yeah, Marcel said, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, everybody was in their feelings, man.
Miss Wanda, you asked at the wrong time.
Yes, you did.
You know they didn't want to hear about no food.
No, they were trying to get to the straight of this. But anyway, so
I'm gonna go back to the other side of the track real quick. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying it is because I'm from the other side of the track. I grew up in the projects, okay? And there's nothing wrong, you know, being from the other side of the track. You know, I grew up, you know, I would never change my childhood. I stayed in the projects for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? Seen the good, seen the bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just all depends if you make it out and what you do with your life. That's all that matters. So ain't nothing wrong by being from the wrong side of the track, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong.
The other side, not the wrong side, or the other side.
The other side of the track.
Yeah.
See, I was from the wrong side of the track.
So anyway, let's move on to the part where Kimmi is stopping to see Destiny because Kimmi is playing peacemaker on everything.
Who she thinks she is? Dr. Phil? Why is she doing it?
That's Kim she got to get a check, honey. She
What
got to do her job.
has to do? You trying to force people.
But I think that Kimmi is like this anyway. Besides production, I feel production tell her to do this.
Yeah,
I think it's a part of her nature anyway.
I get that.
Okay, all right. Get your hands off him. Get your hands off him.
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying, why try to put people together? No, they don't like each other though.
Yeah. So Kimmi stopped to see, and Destiny said that that Madonna is doing good, is up and running, and Kimmi was saying it seemed like you and Stormy, was good, but now y'all not. Destiny said, yeah, we were good. She was talking about, her dad coming to her place to fish, and even talking about the event and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah, it went left when the sweetie thing came up. Yeah.
Now, what's wrong with calling somebody sweetie? I do it.
Destiny says a southern thing, but then I was like, but Destiny's not from the South though, right?
Actually, you can pick stuff up, because I know guys from Alabama went to New York for 2 summers, come back, what up, dog? Man, you not from New York.
I thought you just, I know dudes from Alabama that use the word sweetie. I said, dude, really?
No, you said, I know guys, you said they
be extra.
Yeah, and so they pick up stuff like that and bring it back. So yeah, she could have picked it up while she was down.
But I think in that moment, it seemed like when you say sweetie to a person,
it's
sometimes, yeah, like you're talking down to them. But I've been around people and I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, sweetie, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? In that way. But I think the word sweetie in that moment was the wrong time.
But the point is, Justin said she called her sweetie several times before. It was no issue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's the angle she's coming from.
Listen, I'm not, honey, Stormy just needed a moment. That's it. That was all that was. Don't call her sweetie.
The way I look at it, if she didn't want her to call her sweetie, she should have corrected Destiny. I mean, yeah, she should have corrected Destiny at the first time she's called it.
When they were in a good place.
In a good place. No, I don't like the word sweetie. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't, and I don't know.
And Kim was trying to make a point and say, well, do you think, she said, well, first she should have gave you some grace in that area, but do you think also that, because of what you were going through, you're going through a lot? And she was like, yeah, the stuff I went through my husband, trying to do this and that. And then she said, hold up, y'all, pause for a minute, honey, because the kindergarten worker, he in kindergarten, you're not sure you get distracted and start playing with Velcro in the middle of a story being read by the teacher. That one little child that look at something and the teacher reading the story, then you hear that. Really, what is you doing? My shoe. That shoe ain't bothering you,
It
child.
was bothering me. It
you
didn't look right.
Them off. We sitting here in the room.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Golly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mel Music gonna say, ooh, he got ADD.
So she said that all the stuff that she's been through, loss of a friend, and then she explained, even the loss of friend with Mel. So that was hard for her. And on her confessional, Destiny was seemed like she was really emotional about it. Even though the Mel media talking about something, they don't believe it, the girl lying, that's what she get, all that stuff, whatever. So I think personally Destiny is sincere.
Yeah, Destiny went through a lot. And I understand Mel went through the same thing. They both went through a lot. But I just think, like she said, Mel handled hers totally different than Destiny handled hers. You know what I'm saying? Destiny was probably more private because you don't know what her ex-husband had to say about the divorce thing. So he probably threatened her, and you go public with it, yada yada yada. I don't know, but I'm saying that could have happened. And Mel, her and Martell, it was part of the show. Yeah. So that's why. But they both went through a lot. And
Destiny said, both of them being recently divorced was a connecting point for them. Right. And I think they did talk about that. So, let's move on to, why does Tiffany just bore me? Like, she bores me. I mean, I think that the last episode with her trying to find her family, it was her father, her biological father. It was good, but I don't know. It just her. It's just something about her. She just bored me.
Who?
Her.
Huh.
Yep, it's something about her. So let's go on to Tiffany.
How you spell her?
Tiffany, Tiffany. So Tiffany stopped by to Louis' place And it's called a compound. I think I asked you this question. Yeah. Oh, it was on our live or something like that in Patreon. So it was like, what does he do?
Yeah, you know, I told you on like a gym or a sports thing.
So she was saying that, you know, well, first she was mad at Louis because he didn't ask her about, you know, when she came back in from, you know, trying to find her dad and stuff from Utah, how was the trip? Well, Louis know how things go. I'm not finna ask you how it is because production already made an appointment for us to talk about it tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I'm not gonna ask you.
I don't think that was
what it was.
Louis probably said
he was in his feelings.
Yeah, so you took Mel, you talked to her about it. I don't want to hear about that crap.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's speaking of Tiffany, chat, she gonna be on the next nightcap, honey.
Oh, Carlos said, yeah, y'all don't like Tiffany, but y'all gonna like her. Y'all gonna learn to like her.
Oh, child.
That's bad. She gonna take their place.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, so yeah, that's what Louis. So she was in her feelings about that, and so he said, "Well, I knew we was gonna talk about it, so now we're gonna talk about it now." So she explained to him, you know, and then, I thought somebody was knocking. Then he said, plus he wanted to give her space. He said sometimes he can't win with Tiffany. You know, 1 minute, I want to give you a space, and the next minute, why you ain't doing this? So, you know.
Yeah, you know, that's how women are, Big Lou.
No.
That's how women are.
No, please don't let the people see you get your hat knocked off. Don't let the people see you.
You can't win for losing with 1 minute. They want you all under it. Next minute, I need our space. You can't win for losing with him, bro. I feel you.
Okay. So anyway, so she said that she told him about the trip and everything, and she was saying that, you know, that, you know, as far as in that town, that, you know, people being even secretive about, you know,
interracial marriage or dating.
Secret about passing her phone numbers and emails and stuff like that to even give her a little bit information, you know, because it was like hush hush, you know, they were still doing lynching in the 80s down there in Utah. So yeah,
Utah, Alabama, not the state of Utah.
Yeah,
Utah, Alabama.
So he asked her, you know, well, how was Mel? How was the trip and stuff like that? She said, yeah, it was pretty good. You know, going down there with her. You know, Destiny said that's just my co-worker, but you know, Mel said,
I don't have nobody to hang out with. You the only person I can hang out with. That's telling right there.
Yeah,
that's real telling.
So, and then it's almost like she said that's why Destiny said that. So, in a sense, I felt like she agreed with her.
I said, Mel, you ain't got no more friends on the show?
Baby ransom.
What happened to Stormy? I thought her Stormy pretty tight.
Well, I don't know if Stormy filming like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
Now, we ain't saying it. This came out of Mel's mouth.
She said like that. She said like no, I forget the baby. She said like that. That's right. You right. She did. All right. Let's move on. So Martell comes in. So he's talking to his manager Mel. So not sure what the temperature was. I'm just trying to figure out why your shirt was 3 buttons down with the tight jacket on. Was you hot or was you not hot? Like, who you doing this for, dude? Like, come on.
Martell been working out, man. I need to get like that, man. I need to start working out again. So I wear my tight suits and stuff. But right now, still having these 3 unbuttoned BDs out here.
So he's talking to her about, you know, the ATL trip and everything. You know, 30 to 40 people going, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So she was talking to him about getting his builder's license and stuff. And so, because she said, well, she won't get her house built. He said, now hold up, I can build your house. She was like, yeah, but I want it to be Martell's name on it with your license, not somebody else.
Come on, Martell, bro. You gotta start using people's stuff, man. Get your own, man, because you depend on somebody else. That means they got power over you. Cause they say, man, I ain't want to fool with you no more. And now they walk out, what you got? You ain't got nothing now. So get your own builder's license, man.
Amen. So let's move on to where Marcel and Tisha pulling up at the coffee shop. What they pulling up in, baby?
That was a Mercedes SLS AMG. And that's the one he wrecked. I guess he got it fixed. Remember the time of the camping trip?
Yeah.
And he said, how he gonna drive that Mercedes up there to the mountains? And you wrecked it. Oh, I was heading to camping. I wrecked it. In that?
Yeah.
Come on, Marcel. Bruh. For real.
too, so the doors opened up and Tisha was like
gold wings. That's what they call gold wings.
Yep, and doors opened up like on what it is, Back to the Future.
That was that was a DeLorean.
Yeah,
DeLorean.
One of them.
Yeah,
and
that's no comparison. Though,
so she was like, "Hey, you supposed to be around here to open my door, even though it opened up on his own or whatever." But yeah, anyway. So they was in the coffee shop and they was talking about. I know they made something about. They remember when
the comeback group.
Yeah, something like that or whatever. Honey, that comeback done went. Honey, got stomped in the ground, got buried 6 feet deep because we ain't heard nothing else about it. I know that the Melody said she don't want to do it no more and all that stuff or whatever. But that's what sucked us into watching it. You know what I'm saying? We finna see some people that's finna revive the what that word? Revitalize the community and stuff like that. But child, please, honey, they ain't fighting in these Huntsville streets. So anyway, they was talking about the chat, and everything. Said that the potato was good, and Eddie can attest to that. The potato was good. Kourtney can attest to that. That potato was good.
Put me in it, man.
Because you had the steak potato.
Yeah, I did.
And so anyway, so he said, yeah.
It wasn't good. It didn't look good.
You got to do it like that. Because right here is the thought. Then you got to get to the fingers in the comment section. So, yeah, Chad, we got to do that, honey. So, whenever we get that thought, honey, we go like. And do y'all watch Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah,
that's really where it comes from.
Yeah, it came from Jimmy Fallon.
And so when he be writing them letters, he go. So, yeah, we always think it's funny. But anyway, so he said that T-Man was doing too much, asking about let's see, the food truck and all that stuff or whatever. He was telling him he ain't finna put no money to no food truck.
So T-Man got that baby on the way. He trying to get that food truck up and running.
Marcel, that ain't his fault that he impregnated this woman.
Man, but he said, man, Marcel, bro, I gotta get the food truck running, man.
Job at the Walmart.
I gotta get the baby on the way. She already mad at me because I told everybody. So I might have to get my own place now.
Yeah. So Marcel said that, if Wanda come up with a plan first, like come up with a plan, say, hey, it's going to take $20,000 to do this. It's going to take $15,000 to do that instead of just having to go out there.
Yeah. Miss Wanda needs help with that. She might know how to cook, but the business side, she might be lacking. She needs help with that. But I'm with Marcel. I said last week that instead of putting money in that food truck, just go get them a newer food truck. Spend $100,000, get one, and put $10,000 and make sure it's right, and put it out there.
Yeah. So Marcel also said, sometimes a woman that got a lot of mouth, she can't bag that up or something like that or whatever. I forgot.
I think he said because you got a lot of mouth don't mean you're a strong woman.
True.
So you got a lot of strong women in your family, and some of them got mouth because you strong don't mean because you got a lot of mouth don't mean you're strong. And he's absolutely right. I ran across a lot of, not just women, people, period. That got a lot of mouth and they ain't strong.
Weak as water, child. Got a lot of mouth, honey, but then you heard they feel like crying, honey, and can't take it. So, yes, I guess. But anyway, so he was using that as an analogy, saying your cousins, Tiffany, blah, 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 whatever. They make sense when they surrounded him and said, but Marcel this, Marcel that, Marcel.
That's the way they came at Marcel. Yeah. It was more, they was trying to hold, a decent conversation with Marcel to get answers. But, he said, Kiki, you got a lot of mouth, but
she don't make no sense.
Yeah, she ain't strong because she don't make sense.
And he said, and Marcel said, listen, if you bring somebody to my house and don't warn me about this person, then I'm gonna blame the person that brought them to my house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like he was trying to give some hints of what went happen. What happened?
What went down is what you were trying to say, or what happened.
Yeah, so that's what he was trying to do. And it makes sense, man. If I know somebody doing something,
don't bring nobody to my house, honey, and my silverware be gone.
It's like this. If you invite somebody to your house, you throw a party, you say, man, come to the party. You invite a stranger, I'm going to post up my friends, man. I don't know this dude. Why you invite this dude to my house?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then if I say this, and I'm just saying, this is an awkward situation probably for anybody. But if we get invited somewhere and say, invite so-and-so, just saying, Petey, invite your cousin Peter or whatever. Like, nah, man, Peter still child. Then Peter get mad at us for telling them, but we trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe we should have said, well, nah, we ain't gonna tell them. Then they said, why you invite Peter? Peter, we told her to invite you.
Yeah, this is just examples now, you know what I'm saying? But, well, because I think I had a homeboy that did that, man, and, you know, I said, man, I don't know that dude, man. I don't know him. I don't invite him in my house. Now, one homeboy asked me, he said, man, can I bring such and such? He asked me. I said, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? But don't just pop somebody over to my house I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
So, anyway, so Tisha said that, let's see. She said she don't understand why her cousin don't like her. She said, really and truly, at this point, she's seen that she really and truly don't like her, and she started to tear up, and she was getting emotional about it because she was like, you know, this was my best friend, and you know, it just seemed like she have all this hate towards me. But Tisha said that, you know, over the last couple of whenever, she's learning that she has to change her expectations of what she thought friendship was or people was or whatever. So she haven't changed her expectation about it.
Tisha, what's going on is that you growing up, okay? You know, everybody has a chapter in your life, you know what I'm saying? Some people get all those friends, and, you know, you might find out, okay, they really ain't friends, you know what I'm saying? And that chapter's over.
You look around, ain't nobody there.
Right, you know, same way with Mel. Mel probably said, okay, I thought this girl was cool, that girl cool, but, you know, it's not. So that chapter's over. Like Mel and Martell, they separated, they divorced, and Mel moved on, and, what? I said something wrong.
Go ahead.
Mel moved on, and Martell doing his thing, and Mel doing her thing because everybody have a season in your life.
And well, it looked like it's her name. It was Melanie Holt. Then she said Melody Sheree. And now it's back Holt again.
It's Mel. I think it's Melody Holt and Melody Sheree.
No. It said Melody S. Holt. Go look at the Instagram. That's what it says. So she changed her name on back, honey. All right. Let's move on.
I'm going to look something up while you doing that.
What you going to look for? You don't believe me? So anyway, Tisha was just saying, you know, some things have changed. So, Marcel was saying that Bernard is the male Miss Wanda, honey. He just be doing way too much. Oh, she must have changed it right on. No, it's right there.
Yeah, but it's down here too.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's right there. That's what matters. Not that part. It's that. So it said Melanie S. Hope, unless she couldn't change that part. But yeah, unless that part of it never changed, you know, because you got your name, and then you can call your name anything.
Well, she going by two names right now.
But anyway, so let's see. So yeah, Tisha said that she feel like that people, you know, the reason her cousins had her back because they feel like she don't come hard at Marceau enough, you know. So let's see. Honey, y'all know I be trying to take all these notes, honey, trying word for word. Tisha said that and I didn't put this in there, so I write this down, but Tisha wanted to say, well, when Kiki was saying, you know, that she was about to tell everything, you seemed to get a little heated. Like, what was Kiki finna say? You know, I don't know. I can't remember what Marceau said on that part, but yeah, we was wondering too. What was Kiki finna say?
Yeah, bro, cause when she said something about bringing something up, you got heated. It's like a switch went off in your head, man. So, what's up? I think he was saying, he went back and saying that she was just only finna regurgitate what the host had told her. Okay. So Tisha said that she need for Marceau to take her serious. When I ask you a serious question, don't be joking. Give me a serious answer. And that's what people are saying too. Like, you know, be serious with her. That's the problem that a lot of people have. Well, he said he's gonna change. He recognized what he was doing. He said, from now on, every time she asks a question, he's going to give her a serious answer, and he's not going to be playing around no more. But she has to do him a favor. She has to not bring bullcrap back to him, basically. Yep. And, you know, so I thought, okay, yeah, I get it.
He went on to saying, like, the example of when The questioner said, you know, when Miss Wanda said that Marcel took Mel some bottle of wine or something like that, he was like, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful for my character. I don't even know where she stay at. So why would I do something like that?
And here's the thing with that. I see what Marcel was getting at. Why insult my character like that? Because you know I don't get down that way. But on the other hand, when she asked you a question, you said, "No, man, I didn't go with them."
Yeah,
man. It's called put her mind at ease.
Right,
man.
He had too much pride, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on to the next scene. Mel comes and meet Kimmi for lunch because Kimmi wants to be the peacemaker. Okay, so she's trying to get her and Destiny back on a good track. Mel said that she dropped another song. Y'all go check it out. Tiffany,
that was a smooth plug there.
Yeah, she said I just dropped another song. Anyway, so Tiffany, she was also telling her that, you know, Tiffany, she went to see Tiffany about her dad trying to find him and everything or whatever. So she gets on the Galentine's thing and how Mel really and truly, when it came to Destiny and Storm having them words and stuff, how Destiny, Melody went and checked on Destiny. And Kim was like, well, you know, I feel like it's still something there. You went and checked on the girl. And Mel was like, well, you know, that part, but she said that could have been a stranger to anybody. I want to make sure everybody good. You know what I'm saying? I guess you want to say in the sense, I want to be the peacemaker too. So that's just who Mel is. That's her character. That's who she is.
Well, she did go check on her though. So yeah, you know, I can see where Mel comes from. You know,
and it was sincere too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It could be anybody, you know what I'm saying? Man, you good, dog. You know, keep it moving.
Yeah. Let's see. But Mel did say that they did talk after the Galentine's and stuff like that. They did have a conversation, but things even in that didn't go well. So they decided, hey, let's just squash it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And Destiny didn't call her back. So she was like, well, I guess she was good, you know. So she moved on. And so anyway, Kim was like, one thing about Destiny is that, you know, she felt like that she didn't want to go talk about her divorce with me. So it's like she wanted to go through things by herself. So I let her.
And like Kimmi was saying, you know, Destiny, she moved down here. She really don't have a lot of people down here. You know, her village is not as big, and you know, so you know, I guess, you know, I think Kimmi was saying, you know, you got cut some slack, Mel. You know, she really ain't had nobody down here. But Mel said, you know, hey, she go through things, you know, on her own. And I gotta respect that. If she want to be left alone, leave her alone.
Yeah, it ain't that friendship right there is just done. Especially when Melanie said that she done gave the girl the money on the recap with the Carlos.
Oh yeah,
it's done. Yeah, it's done. Put all her business out there like that. It's done. So let's just move on past that. Let it go, Kimmi.
Yeah, let it go.
Don't even let production tell you to do it.
What's that cartoon? Oh, let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
What was that? Frozen.
Ooh, that sound.
Was it Frozen?
Yeah, I think so.
Frozen.
Yep.
It was Frozen, y'all. Let it go.
So. Yeah. Sign my contract, and that sounded good singing that too. So anyway, the guys are getting ready to go on.
Cloud chaser. Excuse me.
I'm a cloud chaser. What cloud am I chasing? This is our show, so what cloud am I chasing? I'm a singer.
You like me? I got my new single coming out. It's called Coco in Love.
It's gonna call Let It Go, honey. Anyway, so the guys are getting ready to go on their ATL trip and everything.
Oh man, that trip gonna be lit. No, it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. Gonna be lit, man.
Cloud chaser.
Trust me, if I was on that bus, I won't be chasing no cloud. Nah, I'll be chasing Uber to come back home. I'll be by my wife.
No, that ain't what you was gonna say. Right, Maurice, why you ain't invite him on the trip? Why you invite him on the trip?
They don't want to release this beast, man.
It wasn't enough room for you, to be honest, because they said Chris was coming, so it was like just 6 seats on there. Well, they had some. I guess the camera crew was in the back or whatever.
Yeah, I would turn that place out. I don't show y'all how to do it, man.
So Martell was asking, you know, what did the wives say, you know, about y'all leaving? So they all said, you know, what they wife said. Martell said, well, as far as him, honey, he living that single life, so he gonna have strippers and all that stuff in his face, honey. He don't care nothing about it now. Y'all be on y'all best behavior, but for me,
strippers? They still doing strippers, man? That's so 1990s, man.
What you mean?
Oh, you saying strippers so go to the strip club? That's so old school, man.
They still have strip clubs.
I know, man. It's like, nah, man, that's so old, man.
You used to stay in the strip club.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's
just
so
because
old.
you outgrew it don't mean other people outgrew it.
Man, shoot. Strip club, man. Really?
And also he said he rented a mansion too. So you know, let me tell you something. Martell gonna have y'all me and hemmed up. So yeah, when I see the next episode, it's gonna look. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maurice and Marcel gonna have trash bags with clothes in it when they come back home.
All on the curb, honey, and everything. So anyway, that's it, you guys, for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's go do the DC, or we may do that in the morning, child, because we want to enjoy the rest of our night here. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I always put God first.
Deuces.